What if I told you there's this one part of you that controls not only 95% of what you do, but also your life, your reality, how you experience your day-to-day moments? Would you believe me? Well, it's true. Your subconscious is the part of your brain, that back area over here, all this is your subconscious. And your subconscious controls 95% of your bodily functions, right? So naturally, it's controlling how I'm breathing, how I'm visualizing, how I'm sensing and aware of an attack, and all that, right? It naturally controls this, right? It's controlling my shoulders moving. Cool. We can be amazed at our body and the amazingness of it, but y'all take that stuff for granted. So let's focus on the real stuff, okay? So your subconscious, right, is these neural pathways inside of your brain that have been programmed a certain way based on your life experiences. Mostly from age 0 to 7 is when the lines really got defined, but as you grew up and as you start to experience a lot of different emotions, it really cleared up. It sharpened up those lanes more, right? And with that sharpness of those lanes, these are defining moments in the way that you think, perceive, and experience life. So, with that being said, your subconscious not only is in control of what you do and how you do it, but also the reality that you experience. Why? Because if your subconscious has been formed to have these certain lanes, then if you do not reprogram them, then this is the only type of life you can experience, right? If it's outside of these lanes, you're going to naturally resist it because it's new, it's different, it doesn't look the same, and then you're going to go back into these lanes that you have been accustomed to for your entire life. For example, say that you won the lottery and you end up with $100,000, $1 million, whatever. You end up on that tax bracket. But when that happened, that sudden change, it was so different than what you are used to, that throughout years or even a year, who knows how fast you blew the money, didn't know what to do with it, didn't make the right decisions, that you reverted back to your lane, right? You reverted back to your accustomed abundance that you're used to, right? Thus affecting the way you experience the world, receive the world, the opportunities or challenges, all of that, right? So your subconscious, pretty much, I just want to explain how much influence and power the subconscious have over you, that you may not even realize, oh, this is an issue. Like, oh, this is a limiting belief that I have because of X, Y, and Z. You're not going to even realize it's a limiting belief. You're going to just say, that's me, right? That's how I am. I am. Let me see what people will be saying. That's how I am. I've always struggled with my weight. Therefore, I'm always going to be like this, right? Because those are the lines that you are used to. And at any point that you start stirring away from that line, you're going to subconsciously go back into your lane, right? That's why sometimes people's weight fluctuate. It can also be, biological reasons. But subconsciously, if you believe that, oh, I'm meant to be this weight, then you're going to make sure you stay that way, right? Even us as a Black community, how we have been programmed to view soul food this way, when in actuality, soul food is slave food, right? And even though the facts show us that what we eat and how we eat is causing us to have hypertension, diabetes, and all this stuff, we are so used to eating this way, right? Because it's been passed down for generations and generations and normalized into our subconscious that eating outside of that is abnormal. Like, what you mean you're not about to eat this for Thanksgiving or Sunday dinner? Like, oh, you too good. Oh, you too good to be in this subconscious pathway? Because that's what you're saying, right? That's how the subconscious works. So that's why it's very important to actively reprogram yourself, because as a child, you can't program yourself away. That's why it's the parents' responsibility to be intentional on what they feed you, right? And what they expose you to. But as you grow up in the life experience, they start to mold you. So at some point, if you don't dictate what is being programmed inside of you, then you will be a carbon copy of what happened before. Yeah, so this is just a little brief introduction to the subconscious. Let me know your thoughts. Were you aware? Did my examples make any sense to you?